E-Celebs is brought to you by
Hungry, grab a Snickers.
नमस्कार अनि स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु एमएस च्यानलको साप्ताहिक प्रस्तुति कार्यक्रम E-Celebs मा। साप्ताहिक रूपमा प्रसारण हुने यस कार्यक्रममा हामी नेपालका नाम कहलिएका हस्ती वा भनौं पब्लिक फिगरहरूसँग गरिएको अन्तरङ्ग कुराकानी प्रस्तुत गर्ने गर्दछौं। विगतका श्रृंखलाहरूलाई रुचाइदिनु भएकोमा तपाईहरूलाई धन्यवाद दिँदै आज पनि यहाँहरूले चिन्दै बुझ्दै र रुचाउँदै आउनु भएका अनुहारलाई हामीले यस कार्यक्रममा निम्त्याएका छौं। निकै नै हसिलो पारा र शालीन स्वभावकी आजका हाम्रा अतिथिले देशभित्र मात्र नभइकन विदेशमा पनि मोडलिङ मार्फत आफ्नो नाम कमाएकी छिन्। नेपालको प्रतिनिधित्व गर्दै अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय मोडलिङ क्षेत्रमा आफ्नो स्थान बनाउन सफल यी हस्ती नेपालका अब्बल दर्जाका मोडलका रूपमा चिनिन्छन्। हजुर, हामी कुरा गर्दैछौं मिस नेपाल 2012 सृष्टि श्रेष्ठको बारेमा। उनै चर्चित मोडलसँग कुराकानीको लागि हामी झम्सीखेल स्थित जीजी मचान रेस्टुरेन्ट पुगेका थियौं। इन्टरभ्यूको क्रम सुरु गर्दै गर्दा उनले हालै गएको विनाशकारी भूकम्प पश्चात राहतको लागि सिन्धुपाल्चोक, दोलखा लगायतका क्षेत्रमा राहत वितरणमा लागिरहेको बताइन्। हेर्नुहोस् न, दिनभरि राहतको काममा लाग्दा सनबर्न भएको छ आजकल र भोलिन्टियर गर्दाको सेल्फ स्याटिस्फ्याक्सन पनि छुट्टै हुने रहेछ उनी भन्दै थिए। श्रेष्ठ सामाजिक कार्यमा पनि निकै अभिरुचि राख्ने गर्दछिन्। त्यसपछि हालसालै रिलिज भएको हिन्दी चलचित्रको चर्चित अनप्लग्ड गीतको एक्सपिरियन्स र फिडब्याक सोधी नेपाली चलचित्रतर्फ लाग्ने विचारको बारेमा सोध्दा स्क्रिप्ट धेरै नै पढिसकेको तर फाइनलाइज चाहिँ कुनै पनि नभएको उनले बताइन्। त्यसपछि अर्को प्रश्न राख्यौं, नेपालको प्रोजेक्ट लाइनअपमा के छन्?
I actually came back to Nepal because I want to be in this industry because I think we're going through such a transition phase and we have a lot of good cinema, good movies, and I want to be a part of it. And I have read a lot of scripts, but unfortunately, अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ त्यस्तो
आफूलाई मन परेको What kind of scripts are you looking forward to? कस्तो चाहिँ तपाईलाई हुन्छ नि, what kind of character are you looking forward to?
To be honest, I would like to do a character that is completely opposite to me. And it seems that most of the scripts that I've read, it's always been like the glamorous girl and this and that, and I don't know why. But I do have a script, and I'm very excited about it. And we've been talking about it for like last year, and it's taking quite a while, but I know it's going to be great. And so yeah, just waiting for that to happen. I was on Earth quickly because everything's kind of pushed back and everything. So yeah.
So तपाईं जस्तो हुनुहुन्छ त्यसको opposite खालको रोल गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने what kind of a person are you? I can make out like you're very happy, jolly, but other than that mood swings कतिको हुन्छ नि, you're a kind of a person who likes the private space or you are a people's person. कस्तो खालको हुनुहुन्छ तपाईं?
I'm a bit of everything, and I think the thing about me is that I'm very adaptable. So there's not certain like way that my life has to be. Like I can adapt with any kind of people and any different personalities. But I do like my privacy, and I don't actually. I'm socially really awkward. People probably don't know that, and I don't know what to say, and then so I have like my comfort zone with my friends that know me, and I'm very comfortable with them. And apart from that, yeah, I do have mood swings. I'm short-tempered.
You are?
Yes, but then it doesn't last so long, I've been told. So yeah, I'm short-tempered, and I think I'm not like as people think I am. Like for instance, like I'm always like. So what do you think? Miss Nepal, and then they think like, oh, it's glam doll. Up and I love adventure. I love like outdoors adventure and things like that.
So Shristi, tell us more about you. Tapai, I think you were here. Tapai Naringatma janminu bhayo, त्यहाँ हुर्किनु भयो, and then you moved to UK.
Yeah.
So त्यो transitional phase तपाईको life मा कस्तो? How old were you when you moved to the UK?
Well, I was born in Chitwan, but Bitsama we traveled as well. Like I lived in Gorkha with my Azrama when my grandfather passed away. I lived there for some time, and then we also lived in. No one knows this. I also lived in Lamai, Vanera town. It's a small highway town in Dangma. So we lived there
on the way to Dang.
Yeah. So we lived there for 3.5 years, 4 years at Tibosu. And then again we went back to came back to Chitwan, and my parents they already left for UK by then, and then so Chitwan, and then went to England. I was 12, and then England.
How did life change, if you remember that?
Yeah. I remember very well because I was quite bullied in this in school night because I was very tall and lanky and very awkward as well again, and then and I was not at all like how I am now. It's really funny. And then like I was like a guy, and then
more of a tomboy.
And then girls would not talk to me because I didn't suit their, they were like these mean girls, isn't it? School man, they
like in movies.
Yeah, exactly, like in movies. So I remember like lunchtime, I always used to go and stay in the bathroom and then wait for that gunti to go off, and then I would go up because like I didn't have any friends who would hang around with me and things like that. So, and they used to tell me like mean things like, oh, your parents didn't love you, so they left you, they're not gonna come back, and obviously as a kid that like gets to you and all. So I had a very bad school life, to be honest. When I came back to Chitwan, but in Dangma, Lamai, it was the best part of my childhood because it was very rural, and we used to live right to हाम्रो घरको पछाडी जंगल थियो के. So after school we always used to go and then जंगलमा जाने, and then we used to go to the rivers, climb trees, चराको बच्चाहरु चोर्ने and all that. So and then evenings मा चाहिँ त्यो के रे बाख्राहरु चराउन जाने हुन्छ नि, उनीहरुसँग फर्किन्थ्यो. So it was such a beautiful childhood, and I really owe it to that time of my life to what I am now, really. And once I moved to England, I was really worried because it's obviously a different country and everything, so I didn't know how people would take me. So I thought, okay, I'm going to be bullied again, like, I'm going to be the new girl and blah, blah. But then there, everyone was so, like, fascinated by where I came from. So they all were like, wow, she's from Nepal and the Mount Everest, this and that. So they took me into the group really well, and then they would look after me. So I was like the baby of the group, and it was really, really nice. And then I think from there, I kind of built up, like, the confidence, self-confidence and everything. And rest is history.
Yes, and the rest is history. In fact, tomorrow belongs to the ones who prepare for it today. होइन र उनले थप्दै गइन्. निकैले जली मुडमा देखिएकी आजका हाम्रा गेस्ट कुराकानीकै क्रममा बीच-बीचमा ठट्टा पनि गर्थिन्. उत्तर भने सटीक र सान्दर्भिक तवरले नै दिदै गइरहेकी थिइन्. कुराकानीकै क्रममा धेरै ठाउँबाट बोलाइए पनि त्यति धेरै इन्टरभ्यूमा आउने गरेकी छैन. खोइ अलि बोल्न राम्ररी आउँदैन नि मलाई, उनले थट्यौलो पारामा भन्दै थिइन्. कुराकानीको क्रम यसरी नै अघि बढ्दै जाँदा हामीले अर्को प्रश्न सोध्यौं. फर्स्ट एभर मोडलिङ प्रोजेक्ट कसरी पाउनु भयो? सुरुवात कसरी भयो? स्टोरी कस्तो थियो?
I was working as a waitress, and then so my little menu lora diye the, and then there was like a guy, and then dui tin jana थियो के, and then so next time drinks को order लिन जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ he was like, what do you do? And I was like, I'm just studying, and then do you want to do a shoot? And then I was like, what? And then he's like, yeah, they had come to Cornwall, I'm Mahangokeko town. त्यहाँ चाहिँ उनीहरूले त्यो एउटा ब्राइडल म्यागजिनको लागि सुट गर्न आएको रहेछ. अनि त्यसपछि so it was like, okay, do you want to do a shoot? And okay, I'll ask my parents, and my parents were like, okay, fine. And त्यसपछि I did my first shoot like that.
Okay, and after that, हुन्छ नि second project, like त्यो the first shoot, it happened out of nowhere, त्यसपछि चाहिँ what made you decide that you wanted to do this and make a career out of it?
Actually, मैले सुरुमा I didn't take it so seriously because obviously I was studying, and then it was just like अब पार्ट टाइम काइन्ड अफ थिङ मात्रै थियो कि अनि त्यो सिरियसली लाइक प्रोफेसन जस्तो गरेर चाहिँ लिएको थिएन अनि पछि लन्डन युनिको लागि मुभ हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ एजेन्सीले स्काउट गर्यो अनि देन एजेन्सीसँगै आई वाज डुइङ अ लट अफ वर्क सो इट वाज लाइक पकेट मनी पनि भइरहेको थियो मलाई होइन बिकज लन्डन इज सो एक्सपेन्सिभ अनि सो इट वाज लाइक मेरो ट्रान्सपोर्ट अकोमोडेसनको लागि जस्ट कभरिङ सो त्यतिकै गर्दाखेरि नै आई थिङ्क आई वाज लाइक ओके मेबी आइ एम गुड एट इट सो मेबी आई सुड टेक इट मोर सिरियस या एन्ड देन बट आई थिङ्क अन्टिल लाइक मिस नेपालसम्म पनि इट वाज स्टिल पार्ट टाइम नै थियो कि इट वाज नेभर लाइक फुल टाइम गराएको छैन अनि आफ्टर मिस नेपाल चाहिँ बल्ल अनि बरु अहिले फुल टाइम गइरहेछ मतलब
ओके सो मिस नेपालमा आउने मिस नेपालमा पार्टिसिपेट गर्ने भन्ने त्यो जुन एउटा फिलिङ आउँछ नि इन एभ्री गर्ल त्यो चाहिँ कसरी आयो लाइक हुन्छ नि when you made that decision फ्यामिलीले के भन्नुभयो बिकज your entire family is in England and you had to come alone यहाँ सो त्यो जर्नी मिस नेपालको जर्नी चाहिँ कसरी सुरु भयो त
मिस नेपाल आई वन्ट से इट्स लाइक मेरो बच्चाको ड्रिम होइन it was just like maybe 5-6 years old होला that dream अनि I was following pageant and I was like okay it's quite an important हुन्छ नि title and responsibility पनि भएको एउटा हुन्छ नि भनेर चाहिँ मैले it was in one of my bucket list of thing to do and I don't say that it's the destination it's not it you know because it's just a part of your life and maybe a stepping stone so I thought it would be good for me in that way and then when I came here and then Russia ma'amले हामीलाई ट्रेनिङहरु गराउनुहुँदाखेरि चाहिँ then I started realizing हुन्छ नि wow this is actually like a self transformation just एउटा हुन्छ नि training and this phase of life and I think I've learned so much in those 1 month of training that I probably would have never got it anywhere else so yeah and then I won which is really like it was really scary because you know top 5 मा हुँदाखेरि मेरो नाम लास्टमा बोलाएको थियो कि अनि लाइक ओ माई गॉड ला म गयो लाइक द्याट्स इट I was like okay fine I give up
I'll go back to England
I was like I tried my best whatever but then they called me and then I won
okay how did life change after that what was one major change that happened because त्यो भन्दा अगाडि पनि you very popular हुन्छ नि नेपालमा okay there is this girl हुन्छ नि नेपाली girl in England working as a model भनेर चिन्थे तपाईलाई यहाँका मिडियाका फ्रेटर्निटीका मान्छेले चिन्थे but besides that अरु के खालको चाहिँ एकदमै remarkable change आयो तपाईको लाइफमा
I think the fact that you are a public figure after that I think that was quite challenging for me हैन because अब बिफोर द्याट त्यो मान्छेले चिने पनि त्यस्तो लाइक ओ वाउ सृष्टि श्रेष्ठ भन्ने थिएन अनि मिस नेपाल भइसकेपछि चाहिँ जोस मान्छेहरूले चिन्यो अनि त्यो भएपछि चाहिँ आई थिङ्क वान च्यालेन्ज आई ह्याड वाज द्याट आई डिडन्ट नो हु आई वाज के विच इज रियली फनी टु से होइन बिकज I'm like very adventurous, I'm very laid back, I don't care about like I'm very laid back basically and then suddenly like you have to dress up, you have to sit this way and talk this way and I wouldn't, so many of my interviews like I wouldn't even know like what am I saying like it's not me त्यस्तो भयो so I was kind of suruma going through this identity crisis like okay I won Miss Nepal but like what am I now like you know I'm not the girl that I was and then I think it's just the fact that okay as a Miss Nepal you have to be certain way भनेर चाहिँ so I was trying to like mix it up and then I wasn't me and then but later on say I started just letting go and I just started to be like you know
the way
I am and that's how I am now I guess
okay so let's talk about modeling since that's your profession अहिले तपाईले इंग्ल्यान्डमा गर्नुभयो modeling and then you also work in Mumbai and you've done Lakme Fashion Week देखिर you've done big bridal shoots and bridal fashion shows र अहिले आएर नेपालमा पनि कतै कतै देख्नुहुन्छ तपाई in big shows कस्तो differences पाउनुहुन्छ नि how where do you see the Nepali modeling industry going
as much as I would love to say that it's going well and this and that it's not and the thing is like there are so many girls I see potential in and modeling's my main modeling industry my main tool भनेकै models हो नि त हैन so I would wish to see more girls come out of their shell, and I would wish the media to make modeling such an industry that people would actually start respecting it. I think then only you can actually have potential भएको केटीहरु आएर मोडल गरेर इन्टरनेशनल लेभलमा पनि गर्न सक्छ जस्तो लाग्छ तर अहिले चाहिँ there are few girls who are doing well, but I wish to see it grow and I wish more girls to join it, and media हरुले पनि modeling लाई चाहिँ respect गरेर अनि pay गरोस्, you know,
the most important
thing. It's like really sad to see that so many people work for free and for very less money for the amount of time they have to, you know, invest for a show or a shoot, and that's kind of sad. So it has to work
keep
both
up
ways.
with your appearance as well, and it costs you a lot.
Exactly. The self-investment ma pani you pay so much money and then you don't get anything.
What do you do? You're a model huncha ni. Tapai Nepalko A-listed model ma parnu huncha. What do you do to keep yourself fit and ever so fresh and lovely?
Lovely. Okay. Fitness, like I think since the earthquake, I haven't like seen the gym at all. It's really sad. But I used to go yoga and Pilates. I'm Nirvana gym and so work out, and then I use sunscreen on my face, and I advise everyone to use sunscreen because people think like sunscreen laउने but sunscreen is so good for your skin, like antioxidants so I use it like biana belka,
day in and out,
and lovely, I guess it's just the people that are in my life and that reflect in me.
That's from there you get the positivity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So other than that, a lot of girls look up to you, Shristi. They want to become like you. They want to know where you eat, where you shop, what you like, what you dislike. So let's start from shopping, because girls, they just love to shop. Nepal ma tapaiko favorite shopping destination ka?
I shop everywhere. Like the kind of I think the Dormark is quite popular, so I shop there. DS ma, Zara pani cha, and I go to Tamil, like the cotton material ko lagi chai the cotton ko the tops haru huncha alika cool type of tops, the linen trousers haru. So I buy it from there. And where else?
That's do you shop?
Yeah, and then I think I have one of my best friends is a designer, Shristi Shrestha, so I think he kind of covers most of my clothes, so lucky me. So that's
where
pretty much it.
And what about your makeup? I'm sure girls want to know, okay, what kind of makeup does Shristi Shrestha use? So makeup, how particular are you regarding the brands and the products?
I've always used same product, so I use sunscreen and then foundation like MAC. Do I have to say all this?
It would be better, because I'm sure people out there would want to know.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, and then mascara, the Max Factor, masterpiece mascara, so I use that. And then eyeliner, as a special occasion. So I pencil ko lagi I use L'Oreal ko
about Shristi, she is a backpacker who loves to travel, and because of this, we became very good friends. I also love traveling. Traveling always like adjust with different culture, with different people, and his behavior on. But then just like cute, innocent. Already wild days, like already just open up, already weird, patch muha and most of all like genuine jeote ule bhancha mukhmai huncha ni ani chita nabuje kuraharu pani bhanira huncha ani hamro ahilesamako good memories ani hamle जरिन कुराहरु हुन्छ बम्बे म फिल्म एक्टिङ ग्रेजुएट गरेर ठ्याक्क नेपाल आउन आएको थिए उ पनि ठ्याक्क बम्बेमा एउटा के प्रोजेक्टले बम्बेमा ठ्याक्क हामी भेटेको थियो अनि हामी चाहिँ जहिले पनि त्यही ट्राभलिङकै कुराहरु गर्थ्यौ नेपालमा आएर यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ भनेर भन्थ्यो अनि अर्को कुराहरु चाहिँ लाइक त्यो पार्टीहरु धेरै गरेर हुन्छ हामी हैन किनभने we love to party and we love to socialize with people.
Shristi, I've known her for the past 4 years, or maybe it's more than that, 5 years, and she has grown a lot as a person, and we have grown a lot as a person, and I would say that she's a very kind and beautiful person, and because she cares for her friends, her family, and she's a very she's a very home-oriented person, and she really takes care of everybody who are her friends and her family. Actually, I was training with Shristi for her Miss Nepal and Miss World pageant. Actually, I helped her out, and during that phase, that was way before she became really famous, and that was the time where I got to know her a lot more, and we spent a lot of time at that phase. It was back in 2012.
Shristi ko barema bhannu parda chai I think she's someone who loves life the way it is, haina ra sano sano kurama she finds happiness, ani I think wherever she goes she spreads smile, ani hamro friendship it's been 3 years now ra yo dauran ma chai maile jati Shristi lai najik बाट चिनेको छु. I think she's a very humble person र उहाँहरुलाई like Shristi lai चाहिँ अरूले हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब they might have different perspectives about her, but she's a very simple girl with lots of dreams, and she's very determined about her dreams and whatever thing she wants in her life. She's a very confident woman and a lady as a whole, Nepali nari. And अनि Shristi को बारेमा चाहिँ अब कसैलाई थाहा नभएको कुरा चाहिँ I think she's a very good cook. She cooks really well. Whenever we go out or whenever we plan to stay at her place, it's Shristi who cooks for all, and I think that's something unique. One special moment भन्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ there are so many that moments that we've spent together, अनि एउटा special चाहिँ हामी पोखरासँगै घुम्न गएको थियौँ in 2014 क्रिसमसको बेलामा, र त्यति बेला चाहिँ हामी बिहान ब्रेकफास्ट गरिसकेपछि चाहिँ she was looking at this person who was sitting across the lake के अनि उले एकदम नोटिस गरिरहेको थियो त्यो मान्छेलाई, अनि so I'll just go है भनेर भन्यो, अनि she went, and I think she spent almost 20-25 minutes talking to that person, हैन म यता बसेर observe मात्रै गरिरहेको थिएँ, अनि पछि चाहिँ I got to know that she was observing that person, and she wanted to know what kind of life he was living, अनि उलाई चाहिँ हेल्प गर्न एकदमै मन लाग्यो भनेर चाहिँ I think त्यति बेला उले she even gave some amount of money पनि उलाई हेल्प गर्नलाई दिएको थियो, and I think that was really special because यो कुराले चाहिँ मैले के भन्न खोजेको भन्दा she's very kind hearted र उलाई चाहिँ she's always forward to help someone.
E-Celebs is brought to you by
Hungry? Grab a Snickers.
E-Celebs is brought to you by
Hungry? Grab a Snickers.
पुनः स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु कार्यक्रम E-Celebs मा. आजको कार्यक्रममा हामी one of the most glamorous and charming persona Miss Nepal 2012 Shristi Shrestha सँग गरिएको अन्तरङ्ग कुराकानी प्रस्तुत गरिरहेका छौं. 2045 साल कार्तिक 2 गते मंगलबार तदअनुसार अक्टोबर 18 1988 मा नारायणघाट चितवनमा परिवारकै जेठी छोरीको रूपमा जन्मिएकी यिनी August 18th 2012 मा मंगोलिया चाइना मा सम्पन्न मिस वर्ल्ड 2012 मा नेपालको प्रतिनिधित्व गर्दै सहभागिता जनाएका यिनले इतिहासमै पहिलो पल्ट सो ब्युटी प्याजनमा टप 20 सम्म पुग्ने पहिलो मिस नेपाल बन्न सफल भइन्. यस्तो खाले इन्टरभ्युको यो मेरो फर्स्ट एक्सपिरियन्स हो. बिग्रेको केही भए एडिट गरिदिनु होला है उनी भन्दै थिइन्. इन्टरभ्युको क्रममा सानो सानो जोक्स पनि क्र्याक हुँदै थियो. निकै रमाइलो र रिफ्रेशिङ तवरको इन्टरभ्युको क्रम चलिरहेको थियो. यस्तै हामीले अर्को प्रश्न राख्यौं. निकै मेन्टेन गर्नु भएको छ आफ्नो फिगरलाई. What do you love to eat and how do you maintain?
मैले रेड मिट चाहिँ खान छोड्दिए हैन. So chicken fish, अनि I love everything, like, to be honest, and my favorite was probably pizza from Roadhouse. And I love thakali, I love dal bhat tarkari with ghee. अस्ति हामी गाउँमा हुँदाखेरि they give every day डाडुमा तताएर ghee. This is really nice. I love simple food, and कहिले when you go out to treat yourself and then you have fancy food.
What is fancy food?
Fancy food is like, I don't know, grilled fish with vegetables around.
Okay.
That's as fancy as I can get. And yeah, just I love celery. I love celery. And what else do I like? Yeah, Everything really. Oh, and sweet corn. Sweet corn is my favorite. I think I तरकारीहरु बनायो भने जेमा पनि sweet corn हाल्दै हुन्छ. Omelette बनायो भने sweet corn हाल्दै हुन्छ.
So you live alone, I know.
Yeah.
So do you cook bianai belkai कि once in a blue moon you cook and you eat out the rest of the time?
Well,
was that right?
Yeah. Once in a blue. Basically like because एक्लै बस्दाखेरि के हुन्छ भने त्यो एक्लै खान
you
so
don't
lonely
like to eat
and it's so
alone.
sad. म खानै सक्दिनँ एक्लै हैन खायो भने I have my friends and then उता हुँदा चाहिँ I used to love hosting dinners के साथीहरुलाई बोलाए खाना खुवायो अनि त्यस्तो मन पर्छ तर यहाँ चाहिँ अहिले एक्लै भएको कारणले चाहिँ त्यति धेरै बनाउँदिन म honestly speaking हैन. But then saying that I do बाहिर साथीहरुसँग चाहिँ खाइरा हुन्छु अनि मलाई साथीहरुले पनि खाना ल्याइदिरा हुन्छ मेरो साथीहरुले घरमा बनायो भने मम्मीहरुले बनाएको खाना ल्याइदिन्छ अनि it's nice but खाना त पर्यो
you have to eat to survive, right? So well Shristi, अब यति धेरै कुरा त गरिहाल्यौं हैन तर तपाईको एउटा यस्तो क्यारेक्टरिस्टिक तपाईमा भएको एउटा यस्तो let's say a habit or something जुन तपाईको closest friends लाई मात्रै थाहा छ. I want you to tell my audience.
Hi, my close friends. What can I say? I think I'm very like, my friends know that I'm very laid back and like I'll adjust anywhere and it doesn't matter. Like, if I a bag book I can stay. So,
okay,
yeah.
that's good to know.
Again, they will probably say that I'm short-tempered as well. Yeah.
So what do you do? Ris utdakheri huncha ni to calm down. What do you do?
More risayo ni people don't see that I'm angry because I smile a lot. Yeah, and then I'm angry or okay, and then they laugh and then I laugh and then it's finished.
Charming face र जहिले हाँस्न मन पर्ने सृष्टिलाई रिस पनि उठ्छ भन्दा अलि पत्याउने गाह्रो है. हामीले पनि कसरी रिसाउनु हुन्छ एकचोटी दर्शकहरुको लागि डेमो देखाइदिनुस् न भनी आग्रह गर्दा अब यस्तो जली मुडमा सैड एक्सप्रेसनमा आउन गाह्रो हुन्छ भन्दै उनले सो आग्रह टालिन्. यस्तै तवरमा रमाइलो कुराकानीलाई निरन्तरता दिँदै we moved on to the next question. Well, Shristi, let me put up a very cliche question, you know? What is life? Life like कसरी लिनु भएको छ तपाईले?
I think life is so simple and I think it's us who complicate it and life is I'm a very spiritual person so I think life is energy. Like so whatever energy you give out that's what you get. So everything that you wish for, everything that you know want in life, you can have it. I don't think anything is impossible unless it's something crazy like you want 5 arms and that is not possible. But yeah, I think life is really simple and I personally take life as to now. Like, because I think when people start thinking about their past, they're living in misery. When people think about their future too much, they're living in a lot of anxiety. So I think the trick is to just live. I know my answer is also cliched, but that's the most simple thing, but it's probably the most difficult thing as well. So I'm starting to learn that and just give out good energy. Be nice to people. I think life is so short. So just be happy and spread happiness and be nice and then that's what you get and that's it.
So well, Shristi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You shared so much about your life.
Yeah, I did.
You did a lot of things. Well, that's the charm of our shows. We bring out the hidden secrets of celebrities of Nepal. Thank you so much.
Surely did.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much once again. र जाँदा जाँदै जति पनि aspiring modelsहरु छन् who want to become like you, who want to walk in your footsteps, के advice, के suggestions दिन चाहनुहुन्छ?
Yeah, I think to everyone, to every girl out there, not just girls who want to be model or actors or beauty queens, I think most important thing is to know yourself. So I think soul searching is really important. So if it means like, I don't know, going out and going out of your comfort zone, go out and try to find yourself and try to find your strengths and really work on that. And you don't have to be confined in one sort of like profession, you know? Like if you're interested in music, if you're interested in modeling, go out there. There are so many opportunities out there, and I think we create opportunities ourselves. So if you really follow your dream and create that path, and it's going to be easier for you and for the whole next generation that's going to come. So believe in yourself and find yourself. I think that's all I can say.
Well, thank you so much once again, Shristi. It was a pleasure having you
Thank
on
you.
E-Celebs, and
It's
I wish
really
you
fun.
all the
Thank
very
you so
best for
much.
the future.
And you.
हजुर, यसको साथसाथै आजको E-Celebsबाट पनि बिदा माग्ने समय आइसकेको छ। अर्को हप्ता अर्को एकजना चिर परिचित हस्तीको साथमा उपस्थित हुने नै छौं। त्यतिन्जेल E-Celebsको सम्पूर्ण युनिट्सलाई बिदा दिनुहोस्। नमस्कार। E-Celebs is brought to you by
Hungry? Grab a Snickers.